You want me to see if I can rustle you up some soup tonight?
No. I appreciate it, guys. Right now, I know as long as I can keep drinking, it helps.
Well, the doctor said he's going to start an IV.
Yeah, so that's really going to help me.
Once you get the IV, you get your fluid back very quickly.
Yeah, that's why that'll really help
make you feel much better.
Yeah. That ride yesterday just killed me.
But the roads none of them are paved.
But that was a rough ride yesterday. That's...
All right, so my first transplant was 36 years ago, back in 1979, and I kept that one for well over 10 years. Then a rejection set in, I had to have another one. I did get another one within 2 weeks. The only problem was we didn't find out until after it was placed into me that it was damaged. And basically I was a guinea pig for 3 years on different medications to keep it going. Finally that one stopped working and due to major rejection. And then the last one was 21 years ago, 1994. And that one I've been doing fantastic. That's why I'm able to climb Kilimanjaro today.
Basically started from just losing weight. That was around Easter for Lent that started off. And we started talking about doing something more than just losing the weight. So we decided to continue with running, doing the half marathon, and then we decided it was important to do something post that, which would be climbing a mountain. And we decided to climb Kilimanjaro.
So this simple question of let's get fit and do a New Year's resolution together to make ourselves physically and mentally better has just exploded into something that's taken on a life of its own. A few minutes after I spoke to Richard, Dennis had overheard the conversation, mentioned that climbing Kilimanjaro was on his list, and could he climb with us? And then within minutes of that, I know Dennis and I almost simultaneously said, can we make this into a fundraiser? In the spring of 2014, we met with the foundation at the hospital to figure out how we might make this work. Then it became more focused. It became fundraising for the neurosciences program at Windsor Regional Hospital, and also creating organ donor awareness, gift of life.
What do you say to people, that could say, what good is climbing a mountain going to do to save people's lives?
It's not climbing the mountain so much as symbolically that I'm able to do something like that. People can see that transplantation does work, that people can lead normal lives, and not only normal, but better lives.
Do you have any concerns about climbing the mountain? Are you worried about anybody else on our team?
Early on, I was really concerned about Dennis. I mean, that started with the moment he said, I'd like to climb Kilimanjaro with you. I just remember looking at him and thinking, you're joking, right? Because he is not as physically fit looking as Richard and I, and that's because he's had chronic disease over the years, right? And so he didn't look like somebody who'd be able to do it.
Okay, Dennis, so how you feeling?
Actually not feeling bad except for the breathing. Really having a hard time with the catching my breath. The legs feel fine, but the porters are taking my backpack off, make it a little bit easier for me. So it's only the beginning. It's like I said, I feel good, just really stuffed up, and just at this altitude, and already starting to feel my lungs.
So we have a large group of people, and that's the climbers themselves, and another large group, which is the porters and the guides, who help to look after us, right? So certainly the guides and porters encourage us to carry lighter loads, and they'll do some of the carrying for us. Quite clearly, the group is probably divided into three elements. There's the group that's keeping up fairly well, and then the part that's slower, and then there's another smaller group that's even slower, and maybe you're having difficulties. On this first day, that might translate to difficulties in the next 2 or 3 days, and perhaps may affect their ability to summit.
What's going on in your mind right now?
Feels good. It feels exhilarating that we completed that climb. That was tough, but it feels good to be more than halfway through the day. Now we're just sitting down for lunch and kind of recharging the batteries.
You okay? You okay?
Nani huyo? Nini ligogo limekuzuia?
Because the tree broke.
Yeah, the tree broke. Yeah. Damn trees.
Tayari unaona kuonyesha kule kwa kwamba kuna mfumo alianguka tulikuwa na hii kazi. Jamaa yuko achelewi. Huyo hapa.
Yeah. I know, I don't.
So how much more do we got to go?
My understanding is another 2 hours, but the toughest part of the day is what we've already done.
What are you doing right now?
I'm just getting ready to pop a couple of ibuprofens because my back is killing me.
Maybe I'll just explain for a second and then you can pull up. So Dennis was walking with James. He'd gotten up above the step part there.
Okay.
He's walking along. He was feeling a bit dizzy. He fell. He described it as a flat rock that he hit, but it kind of caught him right here in the ribs. He says he doesn't feel, he feels a bit of ache. He doesn't feel an excruciating pain there.
It's hurt just in that spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
hurt
cracked.
anywhere else?
No.
Did you hit your head?
No, just the...
When you felt faint, did you lose consciousness?
No.
Okay.
No. But...
And did you hit anywhere else? Your arms, your legs?
Nope.
That's the only place
straight
you
into
have pain?
straight into the rock with my chest.
Okay.
Almost like this.
Okay.
So
Did you hear a
my arm
crack
was...
or anything? Did you hear a crack or anything?
No.
Any trouble with your breathing?
No, that's just it.
Like after it happened?
After it happened, for a second or so.
Yeah, how about now?
No, but it hurts as soon as I go lift it right there.
Okay,
So it could be the muscle too, though.
it could be muscular. Right there. Okay, it's a sharp pain. And when you lift your arm up, it hurts in the same spot?
Okay. It's right in here.
Yeah. If I do this, does that cause pain there?
No.
Okay, good. You do this now.
Oh,
where does it hurt?
Right here.
Where?
Same spot again. But
same spot?
Yeah, it's just when you're pressing that really hurts.
No, I know, but I'm pressing over here. Though.
I know, but I can feel it.
But it hurts there?
Yeah.
Okay, you broke a rib.
I did?
Yep.
Oh.
Right.
With ribs, one way you tell is, you push from the sides, push from the front, and then the whole barrel ring moves.
Right.
And it's going to hurt right at the spot where the rib is broken, right?
It shouldn't stop me from climbing, should it?
Well, it's
so
like a shattered rib that has a sharp point. Can always then poke your lungs and cause problems. Let's get some food in you, okay? Because you need fuel, right?
No, you want another banana first? And then I think an egg might be great. The other thing that we do have, the advantage of the next campsite is there is an access point there that is quite easy. So if we decide that it doesn't make sense for you to go on because of your rib, it's easily dealt with at that point in time. Whereas later on, it's much more difficult to try to get out. So you're faced with a long evacuation, going down on stretcher and all that sort of stuff, but the port is not so comfortable.
Force them to have the rest of the egg, but that just causes them to vomit. So they throw up quite a bit, so that may cause them to be more dehydrated. And we just go up slowly, get to Shira camp, and decide what we're going to do from there.
Use path.
Yep.
And if you can, try to lift your feet up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Your pulse, I can feel.
How's your breath?
Body.
Just a little dizzy.
Good.
That's why. Need to stop.
You need something to drink or to eat?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Sure?
Yeah.
2 extra straight.
Yeah, I gave it my best. I can at least say I gave it my best. The virtue lies in the struggle, not the prize.
That's beautiful.
And that's by Trombley.
The virtue lies in the struggle,
not the prize.
I don't know.
I'll be looking up from the lodge. I'll be looking up and saying, okay, they're getting there. So this is a picture of Kili, Grace Cooper Bois, who passed away December 28th, 2014. She was waiting for a liver transplant. She was 9 months old, and I promised her parents and her family that I'd take her to the top of Kilimanjaro in her honor. And if you can do that for me, I definitely will. This is the Be a Donor sign. Feeling a little sad not to be that close and not be able to travel. The pain's, it's bearable, but there's no way I can make it to the top, so I have to go back down and they're going to take some x-rays of the ribs. Pretty sure I've got fractured a rib when I fell yesterday on a rock. Just freak accident. I'll be up there in spirit with them.
I'm actually facing Mount Kilimanjaro as I'm shaving right now. The sun just coming over the top of the mountain. Stunning. I'll tell you something. First time camping, first time shaving outside, first time sleeping in a sleeping bag outside. It's amazing. And cold. Really cold. We sleep in our clothes, sleep in our hat, sleep in our gloves. And this is not even a cold day.
Have you thought about Dennis much? What's it like?
I actually have.
What are your thoughts?
As a matter of fact, in my backpack, I have the picture of the little girl that he wanted to show at the top. And that little girl's picture is actually driving me too. So it's, we gotta make it to the top.
No fracture break. It looks like it's just bruising at this. That's great news.
Now it's over?
So that was a great call from Moshi, and basically no fracture, but good news is that he's feeling good. Hakuna Matata seems to be what's going around.
Kilimanjaro, 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 Namawenzi, 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 mlima mrefu sana. Namawenzi, 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 mlima mrefu sana. Kilimanjaro, 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 mlima mrefu sana.
Today was a real grind, and then it was up and down a couple of hills and valleys. I shouldn't call them hills. They were mountainsides, ridges, or whatever. You know, you come up one and then you realize you got to go all the way to the bottom and then go all the way up, same steepness, and gain in altitude. We have one more climb tomorrow that puts us another few hundred meters in altitude, closer to where the path is to go up to the mountain for the summit push. So tomorrow will be a really tough grind because we'll be coming in, having to take a nap, and then start the summit push at midnight. So it's really two climbs all in the same day.
gorgeous. The sun was coming over the mountain, and you could see it just glazing the bottom there over top of the clouds and just cutting on the top of that other mountain in the distance. Stunning.
Kilimanjaro, hakuna matata. Kianza Machame, hakuna matata. Kienda Nashira, hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni, wakaribishwa.
We're building a nook shook. That's indigenous of Canada. So when you come up and around the mountain, as you're coming up the path, I think it'd be cool to see something that reminds people, or somebody from Canada could see it and go, hey, the Canadians were here. So that's what we're working. Each one of us put a little piece and create a little legacy.
Today was a bit tough, but it was, gaining some altitude and putting us basically at base camp. So that puts us at about 4,600 meters. So I think we only have about 1,200, 1,300 meters to get to the summit. Right now it looks like it's definitely achievable.
Just picking up a little bit of raise.
What?
Just picking up a little bit of raise before we go in. As long as you stay in the tent, you're good. As soon as you get out, you're gonna have.
This is a very cold breeze,
you'll be
though.
Frozen.
I think it just proves that you have to be insane to want to climb this mountain.
Everybody.
Where do I get in?
You're gonna have to leave your stuff out here.
Shit. It is so cold and so windy tonight. I heard Sasha got the toilet blown off of him.
Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened to the filmmaker.
On the way out, Sasha asked for a roll of toilet paper. He went to the washroom and finished his business, and the toilet blew right off. But he did save the toilet paper. Thank God. But it is cold. It's brutally windy tonight, and I got 2 pairs of undergarments, actually 3. My rain wear and a parka. I have an under beanie hat, and I have my balaclava, but a heavy one, and it's still cold.
So what are you going to be doing today?
Well, we start at at 11 o'clock and we climb a mountain. We should arrive by daybreak at the summit.
All right.
Stopped this just before any air.
Turn off.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Okay.
Just before any air got in.
Okay, good. Now everything is coming.
Yeah.
Because when you lose potassium, you feel cramps also.
Yeah.
You have studied enough. If you are sick, you study everything.
And after 36 years with
with the kidney.
yeah, I've had it all.
I'm glad it's over. I just can't wait to get back to Canada, see my hopefully see my daughter when we arrive in Toronto, and get home to Windsor and see my wonderful wife. I've really missed her, and I'm glad the whole team made it, especially those that made it to the top. I'm really grateful and proud of all of them, and we had a great team. Guys like James, who was with me most of the way up, especially the last day that I could walk up to Shira Point, getting injured just before lunch camp and having to go another 2 to 3 hours over hard terrain, rocks. It wasn't easy. You're on the cliff at times. Made me feel proud. And be able to see Mount Kilimanjaro from Shira Point was just amazing. I'm glad I did it. I won't attempt it again. I just don't have it in me. And like my saying goes, the virtue lies in the struggle, not the prize. So It was a big struggle for me, but I did attempt it. I know what it's like now, and it's just not in there for me. I hope people understand that we're counting on me to make it to the top. But I'm glad that Richard and Dante did it for me. And can't wait to see a lot of you back home. I'm sorry.
Swim the deep blue sea. We could cross every desert and come back again. We could go any distance to chase down every dream. We could reach all the stars, but in the end, I know where we belong. I know a place